Hello student, good morning. Now we are discussing the same chapter, that is the poverty as a challenge, and the today's topic is causes of poverty. In this chapter we discuss all about the poverty, how to measure, what is the criteria, the proportion in different states and country. But now we are discussing here the what are the causes of poverty in our country. The causes are classified under two categories. Number one is that low level of economic development under the British period. The economic growth was very low under the British Raj or British period. They do not focus on the Indian development. They do not want to develop the country. They import the finished goods from London and export the raw material to the British. And second cause is the failure at both the front, promotion of economic growth and population control. Government failure to control the population. India is the second largest country in the world. These are the causes, basic causes. But what are the main causes of the poverty? Now see, the main causes of the poverty is that irregular small income. Our countries due to the lack of irrigation facilities, the village workers are not getting the regular work. They are getting 6 to 8 month regular work, and that income is very less. Farmers are depends on the rainfall. And urban area also, the peoples are not getting the regular work. Few days and few peoples are getting the very small amount. Our country having the huge gap between rich and poor, huge income inequalities, and poor are becoming poor and rich are becoming rich. See the images on this screen, the poor and rich having the wide gap between poor and rich. This is also cause of the poverty. Socio-cultural factors. This is also affecting on people's condition. In India, the different religious peoples are living, particularly Hindu religious, having the lot of festivals, and the people are spending the lot of money to celebrate the festivals, culture, and due to that one, instead of saving the money, they are spending the income to celebrate the festivals. That is a socio-cultural factor. Is also responsible for the poverty. Also having the economic factors, it include loan facility. Loan is not get easily to the poor person, and due to that one, the peoples are unable to start their business, and it affects the economy and peoples are becoming poor. Now, this is a government responsibility. Our country is a welfare country, and country are solving the many problems. In front of country having the many problems such as unemployment problem, security problem, water scarcity problem, poverty problem, electricity problem, many more problems are there. but government made the few programs, that is known as the anti-poverty measures or anti-poverty program. Government are doing their level to reduce the poverty. What is the strategy of the government to reduce the poverty? It has the two strategies to reduce the poverty. One is the promotion of economic growth. Government are focusing to increase your economic growth through planning commission, through 5-year plan, first 5-year plan, second 5-year plan, the economic growth increasing. And second strategy is that targeted anti-poverty program. Targeted, it means that people are government are targeting few categories of the people, focusing only that people, how to increase their income and how to give them job opportunities. This is the second strategy. First strategy, government are focusing only increasing the economic growth. When economic growth increase, the people's living of standard automatically increase, people will be get the work, job and increase the income. Two strategies. One strategy, economic growth. Second strategy, targeted anti-poverty program, targeting the few categories such as women, the unemployed people, educated people and etc. Let's start one by one anti-poverty program. Today we will discuss the one anti-poverty program. The one program, first program is that National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, which is passed in 2005, that is known as the NREGA. What are the aim of this program? This is a central government program, anti-poverty program. It aims to ensure the livelihood security in rural area by providing at least 100 days of wage employment in financial year to every household whose adult members volunteer to do unskilled manual work. Its aim is that to provide the work. It means that in simple language, under this program, government is mandatory to provide the 100 days employment in a year for each family. The work will be provided within the 5 kilometers of their residence, within the 5 kilometers of residence. Within 15 days from the application, those want to work, they should apply in Tehsil office. Government will be provide the work to the applicant within the 15 days. If government failure to provide the work to the applicant, the government will be give the allowances. Government give the allowances. महात्मा गांधी राष्ट्रीय ग्रामीण रोजगार गारंटी अधिनियम, it is known in Hindi. NREGA is part in 2005. This is the first program to reduce the poverty. It is implemented in rural area. Now, second program, National Food for Work program, which was launched in 2004. What are the features of this program? The National Food for Work program was launched by Minister of Rural Department, Central Government, 14 November 2004 in 150 of the most backward districts of India, with the objective of generating supplementary wage employment. The program is open to all rural poor who are prepared to do the manual unskilled labor. Second, this is unskilled laborers only. This program unskilled laborers only. These are the programs launched by the central government to generate the employment in our country. Let's discuss the remaining program next period. Thank you. God bless you.